What's up worlds, the 7 Worlds Gaming here today, and today we're gonna go ahead and talk about a previous video that I made on the channel. Now if you're new to the channel, just know that in about a week ago I made a video asking you worlds what were some of the issues that you were experiencing with the game, and I told you to please leave it in the comments below, and just if you saw the comment already, if you saw the issue in the comments below, just to upvote that comment. That way we wouldn't be spamming so much and it would just bring up the main issues to the top. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing today. Hopefully Natural Motion, if you're watching this video, you pay close attention, because I've been reading some and it gets very repetitive. So there's a lot of people that are having this issue, and I know that a lot of us don't actually contact support to let you guys know, because some of us think it's a waste of time. So hopefully you take this video and maybe you guys can release a statement or something in regards to some of the issues that I'm currently going to be showing that is coming from gamers. This is not just coming from me, this is coming from people that have seen the video and that have commented letting us know what is the main issue. So here we go, we're going to go ahead and go with the first one. Jay Verghese 750 says, I get synchronized too many times and because of that I lose crew RP. So I think what he's talking about here is when you get into the game and it tells you your game has been synchronized, it's pretty much like a little pop-up screen, and once that happens, if it synchronizes to the game like from an hour ago, let's say you had a 150% wildcard and you got about 50,000 RP during that 150% wildcard, and that happened as of right now, if the game synchronizes an hour back, those 50,000 RP will be completely gone. So that's what he's talking about in regards to that. So if you're experiencing that, please let me know in the comments below of this as well, and of this video. If you can, just if you're experiencing any other issues that have not been mentioned in this video, please let me know in the comments below, and also go ahead and upvote just the top one. Now let's go ahead and move to the next one. The next one is gonna go ahead and be from Blue Fire 1805. I get stuck in live race and I can't do anything but restart the game, and this one has actually happened to me during live streams, during my live streams on the 7WG live streaming channel. So what happens is that it actually happens to me when I try to back out of live races. Somebody rematches me, I try to back out of that, everything seems fine, and once I try to leave live races, it takes me back to that match that we're trying to do, to that rematch. I'm not able to bet money, I'm not able to race, I'm not able to cancel. Everything just completely freezes up. You still see the timer, you see the timer going down and all of that good stuff, but besides that, everything just completely freezes up. So keep that in mind, Natural Motion. I'm not sure if you guys are still looking into that, because you're gonna see there's a pattern for live races, especially live races. So let's go into the next one. Matthias, get 3 stars out of gold crates. That's not a bug, but that is a great suggestion that I've been talking for a while now. Let us buy a multiplier times 20 LaFerrari. Yeah, okay, I agree with that. Remove the 300k RP limit. Not sure what he's talking about there. Fix the cars. The P1 is lower than the Hurricane or F12 WTF. That's actually pretty accurate. The P1 should be a lot faster. The P1 should be in contention with the LaFerrari and also the 918. Just saying. Increase Jerry's daily bonus. That is true as well. They did remove that. And this is not bugs, this is suggestions as well, but let's just keep it going, okay? Because this is very good points. So right here, before at the bottom, we used to get about almost 10 gold keys, and they have changed it to even lower than that. And also they changed the silver key amounts that you get, and also the bronze keys amounts that you get. So I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure why you guys always tends to give us more and then switch it to less, or in regards to the Furious event, you guys give us a lower price and then switch it to a higher price. I know for some of the people we're at a lower price, but for some of the other people we're at a higher price to buy the car. So you guys have to be consistent. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Please start becoming consistent on this stuff. I know it's a game, you test out stuff, but on certain things like this, it should be logic that, hey, let's not give them 30 keys one day and then turn it down to 15 keys. That's definitely gonna piss off people no matter who you are. That's like if your boss told you, hey, let me give you a $15 raise this week, and then next week we're gonna go ahead and deduct that $15 raise to just about $5. Yeah, that doesn't I'm pretty sure you guys would be pissed, and I'm talking to you, Natural Motion. Fix mismatching in live races. Yes, 1,000 times yes. Apparently they say they fixed this before. It was pretty smooth there for a minute, and then it just went back to completely and utterly crap. Like, I have a new fast car in my garage, top speed, everything's the fastest car. I went to test it out in live race, and then I remember why I don't go to that lobby, because it's just full of mismatches. It's just complete BS. And as you can tell on the top right hand side, I almost wasted about 4,000 gold coins just trying to get that car to go faster, removing fusion parts from other cars and whatnot. So don't do what I did. Don't go for being the fastest, because if you don't have the LaFerrari or the 918, or I guess the Demon now coming out, which you're gonna have to pay for, it doesn't really matter what car you have. Let's see what else he's got to say. Let us customize 4 to 5 stars. They have talked about that before. The crew chat doesn't work for some. That is very true. The token counter is glitching sometimes, and yes, that is actually very true as well. I know, I think I asked them this during the live stream, and they said that it wasn't happening anymore. Craig at least said it wasn't happening anymore. So pretty much what happens is when you go right here, when you try to donate, instead of when you donate, instead of it going up, the counter going up, the counter actually goes down. And even if you back out of the game, restart the game, it will still show it that tokens were deducted instead of added. So just keep that in mind, Natural Motion. That is still happening. Let us change the rims. All right, that doesn't really matter, man. I want to get issues fixed before we start moving on to updates and new cars and all of that stuff. I think we need some issues fixed before new cars come our way. Crashing all the time. That doesn't happen to me that often, but I know that happens to a lot of people. The only crashing I experience is during live races, what I was talking about earlier, where I'm not able to do anything when I try to leave live races at time. So I see that. Remove 3-star cars from gold crates. Whenever I pull up gold crate, I get 3-star. You know what's the worst thing now? The worst thing now is that you're able to get a 2-star car from a gold crate. And if you don't believe me, let me just go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So let me show you the new edition, which I showed it to you guys before, okay? But I think this is just a perfect example why we need to get rid of 3-star cars from gold crates. So I am currently in the tier 2 section. Now, this bad boy right here, the Raptor SVT. Oh my gosh, don't get me wrong, beautiful truck, awesome, amazing. But guess how many stars it has at the top? I'm pretty sure you can see that. It has 3 stars, meaning that if you spend $10 now, you have a chance at getting a tier 2 car from a gold crate. Just think about that. It's an awesome car, don't get me wrong, but this is the reason why 3-star cars should not be there. You have a chance of getting that beast that doesn't even fit in it. And by the way, I love that the truck is just humongous, ridiculous humongous, and it covers the counter and all of that stuff. I could care less. That's why they added to the game, for it to be ridiculous. But it's a little bit too far when you add it to the gold crates. Take that thing out of the gold crates. Just remove 3-star cars out of the gold crates, please. Please. All right, here we go. Let's continue on. In an online match, someone rematched me, but my car was invisible and I was full black and floating. Screen wasn't moving either. I know what you're talking about, Slender the Rat, because that has happened to me. And also shout out to everybody that's comments I have read already. I appreciate you guys doing this. I appreciate you guys participating, and I'm glad I'm able to feature some of these comments here on this. So with that said, yes, I've seen that happen to me before as well. The car just disappears and you end up with Wonder Woman's car, which is completely invisible. Sometimes you get a little bit of tires, sometimes you maybe get to see your driver, which who knows who the heck it is. It's becoming like the Stig when he shows up. But yeah, invisible cars and the screen just getting stuck at the start line, and you just pretty much have to look at the top of the screen and just base it on the little lines moving forward, and hopefully you win. It's kicking me out of the game, so as you can see there, a lot of crashes. I tried to specify with him, but I don't think it did. All right, Avinash, let's see what you got to say. Crew chat doesn't work. We already talked about that. There were no crashes before 1.9.3, but now they can't fix it even after knowing the reason. Who knows? Do they know the reason? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of crashes. That's the main thing on this one. Natural Motion. People are experiencing a lot of crashes. Every time I'm supposed to get a notification like a milestone, a message in the crew chat finishing its challenge, and if I'm in live races, the game crashes. Okay, so yeah, main thing, crashes. Instead of allowing us to customize any car, add an option which can let us select delivery. Okay, yeah, that's suggestions. We'll make another video for that of what you worlds want to see in the game, and then we'll make a video just like this about that too. Okay, sounds good? Sounds good. When I'm about to start a live race, it says lost connection and then the opponent wins. That's a glitch because I looked it up on YouTube. People are cheating that way. Yes, I've heard about that before. Thanks for bringing that up. I've seen that before. Well, actually, personally, I haven't seen that before, but I know there are still hackers in the game, and not that much is being done. I know you guys say that you guys remove hackers from the game, but hackers can unban themselves. You guys ban hackers in Natural Motion, and the hackers unban themselves and can go into live races and just destroy people's experiences. So hopefully you guys are still looking into that, because I know when I suggested certain things, it seems like it was just brushed off and something that you guys could really give a crap about. Now, if everybody started hacking the game and you guys started losing money from people not buying gold keys and all of that good stuff, I think maybe then you guys will start paying attention. Sam Genevieve, losing account for nothing, not hacking ever. I have heard that before, and that happened a while back too, where people got a ban for no reason. I guess they thought people were hacking and some people weren't. So I guess if you were banned for no reason, try to contact support. If not, just know you're gonna have to spam support, because support does take a while for them to reply. So let's see what else we're gonna have here. Android live races crashing. Yep, that's still a thing. That is still a thing. Glitch with A12 Superfast. When I launch with a perfect start and a good start, it launches the car at 1000 RPM, making me lose every live race. Happens on regulation races as well, and that's not only with the A12 Superfast, that's also with other cars like the Aventador SV. If you launch a certain way, it will pretty much send you to 1000 RPM, and you will have the slowest start of a lifetime. You will become a grandma in a sense. Darcy Rodriguez, what's up, brother? By the way, if I'm not hearted your comment, I will later, so don't get salty about it. When I'm racing in online race, my car disappears. So pretty much what we were talking about earlier, just the Wonder Woman effect. The car disappears. That's pretty much what happens, which is hilarious. It is hilarious until you can't see the car and the screen gets stuck on the on the starting view, which you pretty much have to just look at the gauges and just shift whenever. Game crashing issue and also game freezes. There you go, add it again. I have a list. Okay, what can they fix? Invisible guard glitch, void races is still a thing. Laggy live races, those are the ones on top of my head. Sounds good, thanks man, I appreciate it. Who was that? Jelio. I appreciate the help, Jelio. When I'm in live races, the app automatically stops. So once again, game crashing. Here again, Martine. Game crashing as well. After sending me messages for 2 weeks, they didn't reply. Yeah, I heard about that. When that happens, just pretty much keep on messaging them. There you go. Look at this. This is what I'm always talking about. The game is awesome, but the staff is ignorant and lazy. I don't know about ignorant and lazy. It's just they need to start addressing more of the stuff like this that's happening. Okay, they need to be able to communicate with us a lot more than just adding new cars. It's awesome adding new cars, don't get me wrong, it's pretty freaking cool, but we do need issues fixed. If not, adding new cars is gonna take us so long until we just get completely bored of the game. I have a third car glitch, frozen camera. It's a say, yep, I seen that too, where a third car just appears on your race. This has been mentioned before, but I feel like it should be mentioned again. People losing their account without being able to retrieve it. That's something that I actually stopped playing the game for a while back as well. Just I was getting so many messages. People are saying, hey man, I'm losing my account, what should I do? I'm not support, guys. I want you to know that I am not support. I do not get paid by Natural Motion. I'm just a gamer like you are. The difference is I have an outlet and I'm able to kind of speak about this stuff here on YouTube. Let's see, wildcard token donations doesn't add up. Yep, that's kind of what I was talking last time. I'll check later, and it's 100 lower. Like, oh, okay, yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about earlier, where you add tokens to the wildcard and instead of going up, it goes down. Let's see, Lauren 24, what's up, brother? Crashing live races, Android is killing me. Yep, once again, crashing. I guess that needs to be priority. The crashing just completely sucking. Regera in live races voids a lot. I know that happens with other cars. It used to happen with the F40. I'm not sure if that's fixed yet, because I don't have an F40 if you've been following the channel for a long time. Rest in peace, F40. Chances to win S6 for newer cars added to the game like many months ago until present. Yep, that's something I experienced myself, like the Centenario Also the Chiron, well, the Chiron's kind of easier now, but the Centenario, it's insane to find stage 6 parts for. So if, when you buy a car, what he's talking about there is when you pay for a car, like if you pay for Lady's car, to get stage 6 for those cars after the event ends, it's very hard. Invisible car in live races number 4, we already talked about that. 3 cars are the star line. Okay, we already kind of talked about that. Inequality between iOS loading times, since both accept until yep. Well, in that one's a little bit different because there's just so many devices. There's so many devices for Android, and there's just so many, not that many devices for iOS, so I can see the difference there. Special offers available for iOS only. That is not acceptable on fair. Yep, I think he's talking about the TSR2 Red Chiron Special Edition. Yeah, I can see that. That's not a bug though. Different prices for the same car. Yeah, that's a recent one. Well, there you have it. Natural motion. Hopefully you can kind of use some of these issues I showed you here, and maybe go back to your staff, talk to them about it. I don't know, do what you guys need to do, but just kind of address it. Hopefully if you guys receive this video, you can kind of come forward, address some of the issues, which the main one seems to be crashing. The game crashes a lot for a lot of people, and I'm pretty sure if you guys were using an application, which I'm pretty sure the employees and Natural Motion use applications throughout the day, because who the heck doesn't, if that application that you rely on keeps on crashing, you're gonna get pissed, and you're more than likely gonna end up deleting that application and going to a different application in itself. So with that said, hopefully you're gonna get the vibe of what I'm talking about. If we don't repair these issues, the community is pretty much gonna die. Your game is gonna die, which in terms, people are just gonna start going to a different video game. With that said, world, hopefully you enjoyed this kind of stuff. If you did, make sure to not leave without leaving a like. If you know of any people that have been experiencing some of the issues that I talked about in the game, share to them this video. And once again, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Ow, sorry, I'm still a little bit sick. As always, it has been the 7 Worlds Gaming, and I will see you little bastards in the next one. Take it easy, everybody.